Huh? Huh? How to build a fully AFKable squid farm in Minecraft. Now this squid farm will only spawn you squids and it can give you up to 16 stacks of ink an hour. So these are the resources you will need for this farm. Okay, so the first step to this farm is to find yourself a place to build it, which ideally will be out in the ocean. Also, it should be about 50 blocks away from land. It doesn't matter too much, but to make this farm as best as possible, having it 50 blocks away from land could be the best. So after you find yourself a little area to build it, simply build up about 40 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I built up about 40 blocks. Now again, it's not too important that you build up exactly 40 blocks, but just being a little bit higher up in the sky will make the spawn rates a little bit better, so that's why I'm going up. So anyways, after I build up in the sky, what we need to do is just make this a 2x2 platform on top of this pillar, then simply place 2 double chests on top of here with then 4 hoppers going into each chest, just like this. Then after you're done that, you will need to place a temporary block on top of one of the hoppers, then place a block going out from the hopper, destroy the temporarily block, and then just build a little wall of blocks going around the hoppers, just like that. So what you will need to do now is place 1 hopper minecart on top of each of these hoppers. Now if you're using a trident killer, you can just place a 1 in the corner, for example, because the tridents and the pistons will push the items in a circle, which will then be picked up in the corner, for example. But using 4 hopper minecarts will 1 pick up the items faster and 2 pick up all the items in case you are using something like magma blocks instead of a trident killer. So the easiest way to place hopper minecarts on top of them, if you want to break the railings, is to simply place a railing or place a block right here and then simply place a railing with a hopper minecart on top of it, then just destroy the railing. But you do not need to destroy the railings, but I like to do it. But anyways, after you've gotten in 4 hopper minecarts on top of each hopper, simply just place this wall around the hopper minecarts 1 block higher and then also fill in the middle blocks right here. Okay, so what we're going to do now is build a trident killer. Now I want to say a few things, and that is that if you don't want to build a trident killer, you can simply just place magma blocks here, for example, or just leave them alone, because the squid will be pushed into this little room, which obviously means that they will die because there will be no water inside of here, which means that you can actually just build these walls up in the sky like we will be doing in a minute and just leave this empty and they will die anyways. But if you use a trident killer and you activate the trident killer using a Luton 3 sword, you will get 3 times the amount of ink in this farm, so I would recommend using a trident killer. So anyways, to build a trident killer, you would have to place a piston right here, another piston right here, a 3rd piston right here, and a 4th piston right here. You will see the little pattern here is that from the first piston there is 1 block out, 1 block back. So then simply place a redstone torch right here with then an observer kind of looking into the little redstone torch with its face, just like this. So then place a redstone torch to the right side of the piston, observer going out from it with the little arrow facing towards the piston and the little face facing towards the redstone redstone torch. And then you simply do this with the last 2 ones. So to make sure that this works, what you can do is simply place your lever on top of one of the pistons, then activate the lever and this should go around in a circle once. Then if you flick it off again, this should start going on and off constantly, just like that. And as you see, because it's going on and off, this is working. So to temporarily turn it off, you can simply just flick this lever and this will stop. So what you can also quickly do is just expand this platform by 1 or 2 blocks, just so you have some space to stand on in case you want to. Then the next step is to throw your trident at one of the pistons, just like this. So after that, what you will need to do now is head on top of one of the pistons or observers and basically just build 4 blocks going upwards. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Do the same on all of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, and also here. Okay, so after you've done that, what you will need to do now is head to one of the sides of these kind of pillars and then build 7 more blocks going outwards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do the same right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this should be a total of 8 blocks with a block kind of right here. Do the same on the opposite side of where you just placed your first ones. So right here, build 7 more blocks going outwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then just fill in this with 7 blocks to the sides. So now you should have something looking like this. So anyways, after you've done this, what you can now do is build a little wall going all around this. So just build a 1 block high wall so far, going all around the kind of block things right here that we built going outwards, just like this. Then from this corner block right here where there is no block, place a block and then place 7 more blocks going outwards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Head over to this side and do the same. So place 1 block in the corner right here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then simply link up this with the other block you placed, or kind of line of blocks you placed right here, and this should link up perfectly if you have done that correctly. Then head over here to the opposite side and do the same. 1 block right here, then 7 more blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do the same on this side. 1 block in corner, then 7 blocks going outwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then simply link this up with the other side, just like this. Oh, just like that. And after you've done that, head back into the middle platform right here and then expand the wall that's going around this kind of middle row of blocks right here with 1 more block going up. So this wall should be a total of 2 blocks high right now. Then simply expand this wall that's going all around the kind of thing we built so far. So basically this square right here, build this one 2 block higher going up. So head into the corner or any of the blocks, place 2 blocks going upwards, so 1, 2. So this should now be a total of 3 blocks tall. So now simply just go around this whole kind of square thing or whatever you want to call it, and then just build this 2 blocks higher. Then after you build this wall 2 blocks higher up, simply place a row of slabs on top of this block, or on top of the block wall you just finished. Then what you will need to do is head under here in one of the corners of the bottom platform, place a temporary block right here. Then from the block place a soul sand, and basically kind of under the 3 block wall all around this platform we have built, you will need to fill this up with soul sand. So simply just fill in all this with soul sand, just like this. And after you've done that, then head to the other side and do the same right here. So just build soul sand going out from here, and then just fill in this area with soul sand. Okay everyone, so I did forget a quick step, and that is that on the kind of end part right here that's going out from the middle right here, you will need to destroy the top block that's right under the slab and replace them with stairs, just like this. So after you replace those with stairs, head over to the other side and do the same right here. Then after you replace that with stairs, what you will now need to do is place out the kind of layer of blocks right here, if that makes sense. And I would recommend using for something like dirt, which you can very easily remove. Now the main reason for this is that because of the soul sand right here, whenever we waterlock all these blocks, which is a very simple step for, and I'll show that in a minute, the squids will be pushed upwards, and we will then have water on top of these stairs, which will then push the squid into this middle room right here, and they will then fall into the trident killer, which is right here. So you will need to fill in all of these blocks, or all these blocks with dirt quickly, just so we can make sure that the water runs into the middle. So simply just fill in this layer with dirt, and yeah. So anyways, after you fill up this with dirt, simply just waterlock all of these stairs, just like that, and just make sure that the water is running towards the middle, just like that. So after you've done that, what you can now do is simply just remove all of these dirt blocks.